Hey, bud.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I would visit.
I don't want you in my life.
It's just because of what happened. I'm sorry.
It's too late for I'm
It
sorry.
was 5 years ago, bud.
Well, you're 5 years too late, bud. Just leave. You're making my day worse.
Oh, think, Jerry, think. Animes. Anime. The Quintessential Quintuplets. You can rewatch that. We have season 2. Watch that. Good idea. Yeah, good idea. The Quintessential Quintuplets. It's a great show, in my opinion. The best anime. Is it, though? Maybe. They have a season 2, so let's see if that's any better than season 1. They have a new production company and all, so I don't know. The production could have went up. Better animation from what I seen. Let's watch it.
Alright then, guess we'll see you later. Hope you get to feeling better real soon, Futaro.
Episode 1, it's great. Goes straight into it, and so are we. Futaro is sick. He got sick after the last season and is in the hospital now. The quintuplets have to get their flu shots or whatever, and they come and say hi to Futaro. Nino hides from everybody. Yotsuba finds her. After he gets out of the hospital, when he enters the building for the first time again, he sees one of them in a bathtub robe, and she calls him a pervert and throws him out. After that, he tries to find out which one failed the test, and all 4 or 5 of them did. Most important part of this episode was a girl from Kyoto 5 or 4 years ago who he met when he was different, had blonde hair, and was like, "You stupid idiot, you smell like beans." That's a thing that he said. Probably. Other than that, that's all that's happened. There's not much to report on episode 1. It's just episode 1. Episode 5, we should have more. With that, see you then.
Let me see it. Kusugi, there's food on your face. Whoa, was that what I think it was?
5 episodes in the bag. This is going pretty well. So episode 2 has Nino leaving, and so same with Itsuki. They both leave because they got in a fight with each other. Itsuki lives with Futaro, and Nino goes to another apartment. Now, in between this, Futaro has a flashback to when he was younger, and Kyoto, Futaro was all those years back. A girl. Now, this girl appears out of nowhere and says her name is Rena. That's important for later. But Rena, she's just doing her thing. She tells Futaro to move on and gives him a piece of paper that says academic success on it and tells him to open it when he's learned to accept himself. That eventually gets lost when Futaro tries to save the key cards to their new apartment. Get to that later. Episode 3. I don't think anything happened. Nino goes back home. Swimming with Itsuki. Episode 4. I don't think anything happened on episode 4. I think it's just another silly. This show is just so silly. It's just a silly little thing with some drama. And that's what I love about it. It's like nothing, it doesn't take itself seriously. That's what you gotta love about it. It's just fun to watch. And you have a stupid smile on your face the whole time. They have a new apartment now. Futaro now has a job at a bakery. And Ichika is the only one working a job, so their money is tight. So, I guess Nino, Miku, Yotsuba, they gotta get jobs. I say, and then Nino and Miku. I'll get to that next episodes. But other than that, that's all that's been happening so far, and wait till episode 12 for anything really interesting to pick up.
Oh, and I love that. I love that. I love this.
Okay, you love it here. I understand.
I love you.
What? What the fudge? No. Yes. Nino and Futuro, Nino being the first one to confess to Futuro. Ichika disguising as Miku to say that Ichika loves Futuro. Miku saying, I love this, that, you, and then pointing at her sisters. I have a lot to say. Unlike episode 5, Nino confesses to Futuro, being the first one to confess to Futuro. After they all passed their exams and they don't need each other anymore. He doesn't have to tutor them. They passed. But he does anyway. I don't know what that's all about, but Miku's feelings get strong to Futuro. Stronger than they were. In the final episode, Miku's like, I love this. I love that. I love that midget wearing a hat. But also, hey, Futuro, I love you. Futuro being like, oh, me? Oh, no, not you, my sisters. Who do you think I was talking about? And then it says, oh, you thought I was talking about you? Yes, you were. You freaking were. Shut up. I hate it, but love it. Why was Nino the first one to confess? It should have been Miku or Ichika. Ichika has more. I get they put Nino's character as an unsolvable train, but Ichika has more balls. Okay. This show has made me so angry. Has made me so happy, and it's changed me in a way that is not big. That I love it so much, and is why it's the best I've watched so far. So, Futuro gets his own job. Yippee. Later on, Ichika makes everyone pay their own rent, so she's not the only one paying the rent. And so, Nino, who confessed to freaking Futuro 2 episodes earlier, it's a job where Futuro works at. And says, I don't need a response now. I'll make you see me as a woman and not a student. When he was obviously about to say what she wanted to hear. It doesn't make sense. Where is the logic behind that? And freaking Futuro apparently knew about Miku's feelings the whole time, and the biggest plot of the whole show, there is a picture of him from Kyoto 5 years ago. And who was that girl? The mysterious girl who was one of the quintuplets? Yotsuba. Of course it was. What? They built it up to be Ichika or Itsuki, but no, it's Yotsuba. If that's the case, then why did Itsuki want to recreate the memories and not Yotsuba? It doesn't make sense. But I can see where they come from in it. My point is, this show is so good. And it's making me ramble for 4 minutes and 14 seconds. On the dot. I have nothing more to say. The show is great. Watch it. every season, every episode. Watch it again. Watch it again with your dog, with your cat, with your mouse, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever y'all have nowadays. It is great. And as I said before, if you don't watch it, I'll send a pipe bomb to your house.